And there it is. Hi, everybody.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
Welcome back to Wednesday. This is Krasden, episode 76. It's never going to end. We're calling this a fiery exit for many reasons. One, they're exiting the fiery forge in the vault. And two, I had diarrhea all afternoon. So there's that.
I can't be here tonight. I have a doctor's note.
Seems like an overshare, Phil. Seems like an overshare.
Seems.
I'm understating for effect.
Are you? All right.
I don't fucking know anymore, Mike. Stop questioning everything.
Hey, Joe, what happened last session?
Last session, we started just inside the forge, basically. Bagby had snuck us in.
Mm-hmm.
We did, I don't remember how we figured this out, but we did some recon and determined that I think Adris told us, the control room was in that area. So we did a little bit of flying. Ori turned into a bird. I used levitate, and
Cool
Bagby
anime
just
intro.
Kind of jumped on shit. I think she just jumped on the air. I don't know. And we got down to where it was, and we met eventually. I mean, there was some other stuff, but eventually we met a little Modron guy. You throw his picture up. See how adorable he is.
All right, I'll bring him up.
Okay. And we learned that his name is something that I can't remember.
Sploosh.
Sploosh, that's right. Sploosh. And he's the foreman, I guess, of the forge.
Head
He's
engineer.
the head guy. What's that?
Head engineer.
There's
Head
Floosh.
engineer.
There's
There you go.
Floosh.
He engineers heads.
Yeah, I imagine he's only like 2 foot tall tops. I don't
He's
know
not big.
actually
Yeah,
how
he's
big
like
he is.
2.5, 3 feet tall. He's tiny.
Okay, he's like a Pixar character. So we talked with him. Before we met him, actually, we managed to shut the doors that were letting golems out into the countryside.
You think
we
you
think-
did that?
We think so.
You think you
Well,
did that?
We thought we did, but he confirmed that we did later.
Well,
He said we only let 4 of them out before they shut. And he was very pissed that we shut it because you can't keep sending golems off the assembly line if there's nowhere to send them. But we talked to him, and he agreed to take us to where we wanted to go and not just have us killed immediately. So that was nice of him. As we were walking down, we came across a big iron golem, one of basically the same ones I already met. It was just kind of hanging out in the middle of the walkway. Foosh tried to tell him to get back on the assembly line and get to work. And the golem stepped on him and squished him.
Dumpstered
like an
that
egg.
little shit.
Turned him into a little sooty stain on his bottom side of his shoe. So we ended up fighting him, and Ori eventually had the very good idea to just turn him into a fucking turtle and throw him on the assembly line that was nearby. And he just went for a ride as a turtle for a while. So that worked. We kept going even without Foosh, and we ran into a bunch of dwarves that were fighting fire elementals. So we're escaping from like a broken like lava pipe, and we helped them out. And they told us, good old what's his bucket? What's the general's name? Someone help me out.
Axum.
Axum. General Axum from Krasden, was down there with a whole bunch of goblins and dwarves, and they were, trying to figure out what the hell was going on with this. We did run into him later. He was kind of higher up, so we didn't, really meet him. We just yelled at each other. he is. I can't remember what he's going to try to do. He's going to try to shut it down or take it over or something. I don't. Anyone remember what he said?
You discovered that there were doors open down below, and he was going to try to close them.
Oh, okay. That's what
You
he's trying to do.
indicated to him where in your summation the control room was.
Right. Right, because we're basically going down a big corkscrew, so we could still see it.
Mm-hmm.
He had not considered closing the doors an option since he did not have the means. He was meaning to collapse the tunnels.
Right. He was going to put explosives and collapse them. So he went to go close the doors, and we kept going, and we talked to Adris and Jenny some more. And Duncan's leading us, by the way. He's got the map. He's kind of showing us the way down. But we talked to Adris and Jenny, and Adris said that we are leaving the fire part of the forge and going into the Feywild's part of the forge, which made Joe, Adris, and probably everyone else there very nervous. So that was fun.
Apparently, Duncan using the map was extremely dangerous. It, I guess, could have killed him or something.
Oh yeah, there was a kind of
Dangerous
trap
was very
that
concerned about that, but
well, it's specifically the dropping blood onto it.
mhm.
Adris put some sort of trap that it was gonna suck all Dumas' blood out if he tried to use it.
Specifically in the vault,
Yes.
not just in general.
He described it as his failsafe in case Dumas actually went down there.
Yep. Is Dumas alive? I can't remember. Did we kill him?
Well, to your knowledge, he is currently being held. I mean, you just saw him earlier the previous day. You saw him the previous
We
day.
locked
Some
him
of you.
up before we fought Silence. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't know where he was moved when the city went.
If
Right.
he was moved.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully he was.
I mean, you never know with prisoners and stuff like that if they'd bother or not, but
Yeah, he's kind of not the sort of guy you want on the loose, though.
yeah.
Well, probably less so now. But in any case, I think that's about it, right? Did I forget anything?
Seems good to me.
You were
You
That's
muted,
all I had
Patrick.
in my notes.
okay.
Cool.
Great job. That leads us to where we left off. You're heading down towards the bottom of the forge. You're getting very, very close to the massive molten pool at the bottom of this open gorge. The heat level was incredibly high. Now, here's the good part. Duncan, with the map, would be aware. We're not going to roll for it, but he'll be aware of the direction you need to go. Roll perception as you're getting close. He lets you know that up ahead you are almost there. Basically.
I got a dirty 20.
Good for you, buddy.
Yeah.
15.
Much as I don't really want to go into the Feywilds, I am schwitzing in here.
27.
Good roll. And 10? Is that a 10? Ori?
Yes.
Or Ori, yes.
Okay. Blink twice. The
Sorry, I was distracted by food pics.
somebody take the jingly keys away from Phil. The you Ori, maybe it's because it's so unabashedly warm.
Don't shoot on your paws.
Now that you are down, near a molten metal pool lake, effectively.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't notice anything other than Duncan letting you know that you're getting close to where you would like to go. Bagby, you can see that there, up ahead, there's movement near the edge of the molten area. It all sort of blends together. It's hard to look at, right? And it all sort of blends together. So your immediate assumption is there's a lot of fire elementals down there. However, Crucible and Joe, you see that it is small people carrying tools, weapons, and equipment. These people are partially on fire and don't seem to care.
Hey, Bagby. Those dwarves that live in the fire realm.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember. Are they on fire?
Bagby, yes, they are. They emit fire from different parts of their body.
Yes. They emit fire from different parts of their bodies. I would not suggest standing near an armpit.
Good to know. Oh, that sounds really uncomfortable. In any case, I think there's a whole bunch of them down there.
Oh, cool.
They're friendly, right?
Meh. I don't actually know. I've never met one.
Didn't we meet one that put the brands on us?
I mean, do you count that as a meeting when...
You never spoke. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
They only spoke to, it would have been Nitma. They only spoke to Nitma, and it was in a language none of you understood.
Thought it was primordial.
No.
I think we'd probably keep heading down there if that's where the map says.
The grates you're walking on start to... Duncan starts to show you that there's a large tunnel that you need to walk through, that you are parallel with sort of halfway up on now that you are here and can see through. Unfortunately, lining the exterior of the tunnel is a village of these things. It looks like a tiny little dwarven Venice, but the
Instead of waterways, it's lava ways.
Yeah, the channels are lava ways.
Oh, what a lovely little town. Does anybody have to do any shopping?
You would also notice, Crucible, with your 27, because I feel like I should give you something, that there, while you can see far down the hallway in question, that large, massive, it's probably 150 feet tall entryway, you can see a door way down there. There are golems lining that hallway as well, indented into the wall. They're not moving, but they are there.
All right, I share that information with my compatriots here. It looks like we got a place to go. How we're going to get there and how safe it's going to be, I'm just not sure.
Okay. Adris, you don't happen to speak Fire Dwarf, do you?
Well, does he?
Well,
Nope.
I assume there'd be some sort of common dwarf tongue as well. Does anybody speak dwarf?
No, I don't. And no, they don't speak Dwarven.
Do they speak Undercommon?
If potentially they could understand some, if they're similar to the ones in Krasden. However, they have their own language to their plane. My understanding, anyway.
Well, there seems to be a lot of them, so we should probably try to be friendly.
There is something you should know, however. You cannot stand near them.
Oh, don't worry. I already told them about the armpit thing.
Okay.
Yeah, some of us have to be real careful anyway, so I'm keeping my space away.
Actually, I got a question before we go any further.
In character or out?
In character. Well, question for you first, and then I guess I said that in character though. But a question for you. We're above this, right?
Yes, you are some, probably 50 feet you have to walk down still before you're on ground level to walk this way. It basically, where you're going to empty out what looks like a docks sort of situation.
Can we just fly over these guys?
I mean,
That makes sense.
Right to the door?
Bumbly could.
If we're seen, there is a high probability they have ballistic weapons, but, you know.
Well, if we walk through them, we're going to be seen anyway.
Are they expecting trouble? I mean, do most villages just shoot random things in the sky?
That depends entirely on the village. Krasden, no. Aura? Yeah.
Okay.
Something
getting
large enough
more
to
of a
carry
Krasden.
some of you might be seen as a threat.
Well, here's my plan. I use levitate, take crucible, and I think I could take Bagby and Ori. Can you take Duncan, Adris, and Jenny?
Suppose so. One in each talon, one on my back.
I have an option as well. If we're one person too heavy, I could make somebody unseeable.
So, like, all of you could fly, you could make me invisible, and I could just run through doing dope monk shit through the village and meet you at the door?
It perhaps would make more sense with somebody heavier. No offense, Bagby, but you're not weighing anyone down on this.
True.
True, but the person also has to be able to sneak. That kind of, no offense, Crucible, but that kind of, leaves
Look,
you
when you
out.
got metal feet, thin piece of leather is not going to mute my footsteps all that much.
And
Right.
you're crazy if you think we're going to let you make yourself or Jenny invisible.
Actually, my thought was Jenny. No offense, hon, but I know what you do for a living, and it requires a certain modicum of... Yeah, I'm sneaky as shit, I steal stuff. What?
I think we should hold that card for right now. Someone going invisible. We still got more to go.
I can't quite see through all this sweat. Is the door open, or do we need to open it?
That's a good question. What do you think, Crucible?
It's hard to tell. It
pretty
does.
far away right now. It's like all I can tell is that there's a door.
It does look like there's a kind of an ending at some point. So, you know what I mean. So it's probably closed.
May need some of the sneakier among us to get that door open.
It is a known thing that they you have to cross between each section, fail safes and whatnot. Oh, I am not aware of what those mechanisms are. Based on what's around us, I have to assume something quite extravagant. Oh, blessed. It is so hot. Holy shit.
We could try talking to him. If that goes well, then great. We just walk through.
Do you speak
If it goes poorly, we can just retreat. And then try plan B.
Perhaps we should send an envoy or two.
I can go.
I can go with you if you want, Bagley.
Joseph, no offense, but if anyone among us looks threatening, probably, what with the glaive and the heavy armor and whatnot.
But on the other hand, he's really good at talking to people.
That's true.
Bagby, you got a hair tie. You got a hair tie.
Slowly? I have ribbons.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So hot. Going to cut it all off in a second.
No, don't cut it. You'll hate it in the morning.
I know.
Okay, Joe, let's go. Let's be envoys.
Okay, and as I'm going,
Do you have a way to send a signal in case everything goes quite poorly?
I mean, both of us are gonna get the hell out of there quickly through our various ways of doing that. So we'll be back quickly. If we want you to come down, I'll throw up a light.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Because there's a lack of that here.
I mean, watch where I'm standing. And as we're walking down there, I'm just kind of casting prestidigitation on myself, on my armor, because it has to be non-living, looks like. So I'm just kind of casting it on different parts of my armor to just try to keep it cool.
Yes. With you doing that, you both need to roll a con saving throw being down that close. However, Joe, I will let you have a +2 circumstance due to what you are doing.
Okay. And Bagby, you get a +4 for being next to me.
Nice.
I got a 23 then on my con save.
So 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
21. Great job. Yes, it is abysmally hot down here. But, Bagme, you've lived
I've
the
been
life.
to the lava pits before.
Yeah, you've lived the life. But it's just, this is exactly the same thing as being down at the lava pits in Krasden. It's just fucking hot.
Bagby,
What?
before you go, can I borrow one of those ribbons too?
Oh God, is he gonna tie his hair?
Oh my God.
Do you remember when I could do this earlier this year?
Yes.
Oh, it's amazing. That didn't do anything. Okay. The two of you make your way down to what can only be described as like a docks situation. The only difference between that and any dock you've ever been to on the surface is that everything here is made of, cast iron and steel. You get strange looks from the first few you get close to, and they a couple run off while others just gawk, staring.
I would wave. I have my spear on my back, so I'm not immediately threatening. Actually, you know what? I would actually make my spear go away, because that's a thing warlocks can do.
Okay.
So, I just send it to a different plane.
Pocket dimension.
Yep.
Isabella. Hi, welcome to the Azer village. Tom Nook would like to talk to you about your investment.
Oh God. I thought you were doing actually the character. I was like, what the fuck?
Bagby, I see you would like a tent worth 50,000 bells.
I'm just gonna put Larry, the coin collector, out here because I know that my other fellow island residents will help me make donations to build this bridge. No, they're not. It's just up to me.
Literally no one else?
No one cares. Well,
What did we learn about infrastructure? Unless it's government funded, no one will do it.
I mean, shit. I don't really want to do it, even if it's government funded. Phil, you look atrocious.
Also, that wig looks bad.
See what you did there.
What can only be described as guards approach you after a bit. Speaking I'm gonna assume none of you know this language.
So it's Elvish or Common.
No, technically it's Ignan.
Don't be ignorant.
Don't be ignorant. Don't be fucking ignorant. So, Ababada. Robawa.
hello. In Undercommon.
They look at each other. Looks at you, and one of them in Undercommon. Do not speak the library.
Don't speak Ignan.
I taking a chance. I'm like, and you guys speak Elvish? Say that in Elvish.
Okay. One of them takes off running after you say that.
I'm like, I hope that wasn't a really bad idea. I asked if they speak Elvish.
When has
I also
Elvish to a dwarf ever been a good idea?
In this setting, it's fine.
I've tried to limit the amount of racism in this setting.
Yeah.
Just because I have a hard rule. This is for any DMs out there. If you are not an oppressed person in the world, and I am not, don't put symbols of oppression too much in your campaigns. Because you don't know what you're talking about.
Well, also, D&D's mostly meant to be fun.
Yeah.
And that's not fun.
Yeah.
There's a time
Also,
and place for that.
Elves don't have to be racist. Just saying.
Yeah.
No one has to be.
It's true.
I would also say Dwarvish and Goblin too, to them as like options of languages.
The one that you were previously talking to was sort of scratching his head, clearly looking for words. Gada. Food. Agata. Food.
I will pull out a ration. Yeah?
No, guy.
No, right?
As she holds it towards him, it ignites.
Yeah. Here's my lambus spread. Ah!
Lambus toast now.
I mean, lambus toast.
Yeah.
Delicious lambus toast. Good with eggs. After a couple minutes, the one returns with a few more guards and one that looks quite a bit older. You can only tell their skin all looks metallic in nature, but you can only tell he's older because he's got a bit of the hunchback going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Walking slower, stuff like that. They're speaking to this older person. Elf word.
Hi.
You
Yes.
elf word.
I speak elf. Yes.
No, get along. Door. Wrong part. Door. He indicates down the hall the giant entryway behind him.
We're trying to go there. We just didn't want to, and I'm being slow because Joe doesn't know how to speak Elvish very well. We didn't want
Some
to
partner
be
you are.
rude and march through your town. Without permission.
Okay. But pay. He grabs one of the shields of somebody nearby and clanks on it. Use coin.
Coin. I pull out a gold coin.
Good dada. Weak. Strong.
Oh, hang on a sec. God damn it. My cat was literally trying to knock over my computer screen on.
Somebody was being naughty.
He's like, hey, pay attention to me. All right. Sorry about that. He wants a stronger coin. I like hold up a finger and I kind of relay all this to Bagby. I don't know what he wants.
Well, gold is really malleable and kind of flexible and goes. Silver might be stronger, or platinum, or
Wait, do you have any platinum from Krasden? Don't they use that?
That
no?
is the currency actually of Krasden.
And that might be all I have.
Oh,
But in my inventory on this beautiful D&D Beyond that I have, it's only listed in gold.
Oh no.
I swear because I out of character. I asked that because I remember Mike saying that when we bought shit, they're like, yeah, we use gold, I guess, but we prefer platinum Krasden coins. and
The exchange rate isn't like gold to platinum. It's basically the same thing.
Oh, so do you want to say I have 93 platinum?
yeah, it would be reasonable for her to have a few platinum ones. Think.
Sure, we'll say you have 10 on you.
Cool. I will take, because it's about, I'll take 9 gold or 90 gold off and put it in platinum. That's essentially.
Yeah. It's Krasden gold. It's 1 for 1 basically in worth, but it just
You're customizing that.
yeah.
Okay.
Because who the fuck uses platinum in these games?
Laura's campaign probably will.
Probably.
Or that a lithium or whatever.
No one uses that shit. That's the stupidest coin, and no one uses it.
It's
Yeah,
just
it's like a campaign.
Electrum.
Electrum. There, Electrum. Who
All
gives
that
a
does
shit?
is just confuse me when I'm trying to do silver.
I'll pull out a platinum piece. Eh?
Hey. He grabs it, looks at it. A little bit of fire appears in his hand and he runs over it. Ha 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 ha. Hey. Two.
Ah. And she points up to where they are.
They all look up. Hey,
In Elvish, I say 7 total.
good, good, good.
And I give him 7 platinum.
Bring others. Wait.
Okay, hold on a sec, Bagby. He wants me to bring the others. 1 second, and I take like 5 steps away just so I don't startle them with this, but then I throw up a thing of light.
Back up top.
Oh, there's the light. They clearly already screwed the pooch.
With Crucible and Methany.
You look like a character from fucking Fifth Element, man.
you look like you do heroin on next to Dr. Seuss's house.
Well, it wouldn't be the first needle I've had in me today.
This is true. This is true.
He got his first inoculation.
Congrats. 1 step closer to us doing this in person.
And 1 step closer to the edge.
Yeah, well, we're about to break.
Okay.
But, yeah, so waiting for them to come on down.
Crucible and Ori.
Oh, come along, friends. How bad could this be?
Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh, okay. Aerial support targeting ice ball.
I mean, I did say that I was going to throw up light if it went well, right?
If you told him to come down, yeah. All right, they make their way down. I would like you two, as well as my 2 NPCs here, to roll con saving now that you're down here.
If they're near me, they get
That
+4.
is not done well.
Oh, us two, as in me and Crucible.
Yeah.
23.
Is it rolled when I am close enough to Joe for the con save bonus?
Sure, that's fine. You can say you're closer, Joe. Adris, you limp-wristed asshole.
Not good rolls today.
Is that with the bonus?
Yep.
Hmm.
You don't have a con proficiency, do you?
What druid does?
Have to get the feet. That's what I think that's the variant human one I put on Sunshine.
All right. So what was that? 11, Ori?
Yeah.
Okay. You are going to take 4, we'll call it sunburn damage.
The top of his little hair thing lights on fire for a second.
Bit bit balmy for March, eh, boys?
All right, so our nice friends, the fire dwarves here, speak Elvish, and they were nice enough to let us pay to go through to the door. I don't know if they're just scamming us, honestly, but whatever. I don't want to fight them. Well, I guess Bagby's
For some light scamming to some heavy stomping.
Yeah. I would walk over to the old guy if he's still there, though.
He's towards the end of the dock, sort of shouting orders at people. Most of the people, most of the fire dwarves have been pushed off of the docks and of the nearby area. They're told to move away. They've been shuffled away.
That's nice of them. So we don't burn alive. I would create some sparks of prestidigitation kind of near the older dwarf just to kind of get his attention. Not like right in his face or anything. Back over.
Surface elf. Hello.
Oh, hey there, Horn.
No.
Hello there.
He was
how are
talking
you?
to Joe. He's talking to Joe.
Oh, he's calling him a surface elf. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he called me a service elf?
Yeah.
Close enough. Hi. I meant to ask you, are the big metal guys, because I probably wouldn't know the Elvish word for gold, are the big metal guys over there pointing at near the doorway, are they going to attack us?
Attack.
Fight? Hurt?
No. Awake. Watch. If attack.
Okay. So as long as we don't attack them,
Hey.
they won't attack us.
No, I. Fire inside. Magic. No magic.
Oh, they're off.
No you. No magic.
Oh. I am extremely glad you told me that. Is the door locked?
Hey. By pull.
Just a pull?
Clang, 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 clang.
There's like
Two,
A chain?
1 and 2.
Okay. Can we go through?
Hey, one time. One.
So all of us as a group?
Yeah. Hey.
Okay. 1 second. And I go back over to the group. And okay. My Elvish isn't great. And maybe Ori's the one who should be talking to him, but whatever, I'm already here. But the elder guy said that if we use any magic around the golems, they're going to squish us. So no magic.
Well, good. I'm just a guy then.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even gonna pull my spear out because I don't want that magic around. Let's just walk through peacefully. He did say we need to go as one group. I don't really know what that means. If it's like is on a timer or something. I don't know if Joe would know what a timer is. They said that, but yeah. So everybody, let's go.
Okay, let's get going. Yeah.
You're led at a distance by guards shuffled through town. As you walk through, guards have tried to keep people off to the side. And you are the parade of the century. People are just fucking staring at your asses. You might as well be in full clown makeup.
I take offense to that remark.
Some people look upset. Some people are laughing. The children are just in awe.
I'm just waving.
You seem like nice people. I wonder if they have a lemonade stand set up somewhere. So fucking hot.
Duncan, friend, I believe your friend Ori needs water or he's going to die. Ooh, all right.
That's rude.
He would have made the same face for any of us.
This whole campaign is if you're not here, a rude accent gets used for your character. You're muted. You're always muted.
I just did the Bagby voice, that's all.
Oi! Oi!
Oi, name, boy.
I don't know why we got to that.
Because I think I started that. I just cannot do voices worth a shit, so I just decided that was her voice one day when Laura was gone.
Okay. You're led to the other side of town. There's a bit of a gap until the first golem. Pretty sizable. There's no buildings thrown up. There's no fire dwarves there. The old man gets close to you, and they sort of back off. Go. Fast.
Run.
Run. Run. They wash.
They're gonna watch us.
Wa-
Oh, watch. Oh, I have a bad feeling about this.
You has. Good day. He's talking to some people behind him. I.
6? 60 seconds.
Hey.
Okay. Everybody ready?
You're looking at. Now that you're standing here, if anybody would like to roll perception, I can tell you how far it is.
I got a nat 1.
I got a mod 20.
Joe's busy putting on his Nikes.
I got a 22.
I got yet another shit roll, but it's a 17.
17. Okay, so Crucible and Bagby, you would be aware it's a little less than a quarter of a mile. to the door, and you can see the mechanism now. Incredibly large wheels on both sides. Can only be described as like valve wheels, right? That are hooked to chains on both sides of the door. Now, these valves are probably 5 feet in diameter apiece. Now that you're standing here, you can see that at some point they have pretty roughly etched a rough line in the floor that you guys are standing maybe 10 feet from. It doesn't look like it was intended to be there, but at some point in history, this line has been etched into the floor.
What do you suppose that means?
That's too far. That is too far.
You mean too far to run in 60 seconds?
I mean, we're looking at a 4-minute mile if we're breaking that down. That's running pretty damn fast.
Not to keep in a mention, I assume that takes into account the time we need to figure out the mechanism and move it.
And all with no magic, right?
That's what our dwarf friend said.
How the hell did they do that? How the hell did they do that? The last group had to have done this. How?
Teleported.
That's magic, though.
My guess is when you use magic, it's the golems. You can hold for whole seconds, wait, teleport all the way to the end, figure out how to get your...
You're cutting out a lot, Joe.
My internet connection is unstable. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, now we
Okay.
can.
Sorry. I was saying, my guess is that the golems don't just immediately kill you. They probably just activate if you use magic, which means only the ones closest to you have a chance to kill you. And if you can teleport all the way down to the end, 2 people figure out the mechanisms, 2 people hold off the golems, everybody runs through once the door's open.
The one from before that we fought, was it fast?
We didn't really watch it move.
It moved to us.
Did it?
Yes, it did.
Oh, was it kind of plotting then?
It was a... Go ahead and roll history to remember.
My +0 gets me a 13.
15.
21.
Well,
Bagby, you would be aware that it would be about the same speed as most of your compatriots, but you are faster than it. You were certain you were faster than them.
Well, I am faster. In fact, I'm way faster than all of you. and way faster than the golem. So maybe you all do your teleporty, speedy magic stuff to give yourselves a head start and see the mechanism and try and open it, and I will hold the golem at bay until I have to run.
I mean,
That's a very good thought. How far? I can't tell. How far do you think the last one is to the mechanism? What was your previous? Crucible? You had a 20, correct?
And then
Yeah.
And you had a 22. Both of you would assume 100 feet.
would in there and started running, right?
What?
Oh, I think he's frozen.
Yep.
Oh
Not
no!
forever. Now you're back.
He's
Oh,
back.
he's back. There he is.
He's frozen again.
And he's frozen again.
It's his cat. His cat's
Probably the cat. Probably chewing on the wires.
Okay. You might need to restart or something. Or reset your router.
Come off. Fucking shit.
Sorry.
How much of that did you get?
Basically
Like
none
that.
of it.
Not
Okay, someone else come up with a plan. I'm just gonna listen.
Type your plan in the chat.
Yeah, type your plan in the chat.
No. Just someone else.
Well, we have 60 free seconds, yes?
60 seconds for what, though? Does the door only stay open for 60 seconds? Do we have 60 seconds from the starting line? Like,
I'm working
Will
under...
be gone in 60 seconds.
What's better? Sex or boosting cars? The, presumably... I mean, we have nothing else to work on, but... I'm assuming Joe's correct. We have 60 seconds from whenever we start before they start, which gives us a buffer. Or as soon as we use magic. If we can combine those two to maximize our time. Do you understand?
That's basically what I was saying. Yeah.
There you go.
As far as we can, and then just use magic to move forward quickly.
Okay.
Or he can turn into something to haul people. And Bagby and I can hold off as many as we can. And then just use our teleporties to get there quickly.
I can just run.
Unfortunately, based on the size of those wheels, I believe your use will be best used on those, Joe.
Okay.
I can hold them back.
Okay. Okay. I have not run in some time.
Everybody stretch.
Yep.
Start stretching.
Yeah, we don't need any of you pulling a hammy.
Crucible, you're excused.
Jenny, make sure you're stretching. Shut up, Dad. I actually run occasionally.
As I'm stretching, I just kind of look up at Crucible. Do you need to stretch like the wooden parts?
Nope.
Hey man, I'm sorry. I should have taken the time to learn more about you. That's my bad.
And I don't know about the rest of you, but I feel like I have already hit an exponentially higher power level.
Yeah, I get it, because your hair. My God.
Super Karanori.
I hate you. I just hate that. Okay. 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 Okay.
You okay?
Yep, okay. I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay. Ah. All right, here we go. Does everybody line up?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Behind you, you can hear the Fire Dwarf Elder. Goodbye!
I wave back at him. Thank you.
No go get you the.
Yes, indeed. Safe travels, friend.
Basically, the entire town has showed up at this point to watch you guys do this.
Yeah, I choose to not share with the group that he basically was saying we're all gonna die.
All right. I would like everyone to roll an athletics check.
Oh, this is going to be bad.
You're
I've
all
had nothing
with,
but bad rolls so far, so I'm due
you're
for a
all
good
near Joe.
Whoever's a straggler, I can get him probably. I rolled an 18, so that's a 27.
So if we're near Joe, that's a +3.
That's only on saving throws.
Oh,
not on
okay.
checks.
Oh no!
Never mind then.
I think I might be hauling Ori.
Acrobatic?
Or Crucible, I fucking guess.
I have rolled over a 5 once tonight. We have done a lot of rolling.
So here's the thing. I rolled a 10. But most of Dope Monk shit is based on acrobatics and not athletics.
So roll acrobatics. Maybe you just do flips down there. Who cares? This is your floor route. This is your floor routine.
Yeah, 26.
There we go.
I feel like I could feasibly pick up Ori and run with him with the 27. I don't think I could do that with Crucible.
No. Okay, so you all take off running as best you can. You start moving. Now, as soon as you cross that etched line in the floor, all of their heads move toward you and are just following you as you move.
Oh, that's fun.
As Adris is running, 50! 45!
Actually, Mike, just for your calculations, I would not be helping Ori. I am just sprinting right for the gears
Okay.
because I feel like I need to get that done first.
Okay. Bagby and Joe, you would get there not close first. Jenny, behind you some 80-ish feet. The rest of them are way back there, and you can tell that immediately. So Joe and Bagby, you immediately know they're not going to make it before 60 seconds. All Adris, Crucible, Ori, not going to make it.
Like nobody's gonna make it if the door doesn't get open. I start figuring out the wheel. If it's just a simple crank, I would just start cranking it.
It is just a simple crank. However,
Okay.
you do need to roll athletics to move it.
That is
22?
Yep.
Yes, you were able to. It's resistant at first, but you were able to start moving it. And after it starts moving, it moves pretty quickly. The first side. Bagby, what are you doing?
I'm gonna run back to them, and I'm gonna say, "You all are not going to make it. You've got to use magic. I'm sorry. Use your magic and go. I'll hold them off."
Uh,
As I am trailing behind with Crucible and Adris, I would turn into a giant fucking eagle and I would grab both of them.
Jenny gets to the door. What do I do? What do I do?
what I'm doing on the other side.
Ah! She runs over to the other side. With the giant fucking eagle. The moment he turns into an eagle, you hear as 8 golems step forward with a singular step.
Okay.
I'm assuming you're going after the nearest one, or one of the 2 nearest ones, because they're equidistant from the door. Bagby?
I'm staying behind and letting them go as fast as they can so that I can distract. And my hope is that I don't actually have to fight any of them. I'm going to attempt to dodge and bob and weave in between their legs.
Okay. The one directly in front of you, obviously, the one nearest to you obviously goes directly for you. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
That is a 19 plus 13. 32 to hit.
Yes. Was I able to take the dodge action before they started?
Yes, you may.
Okay. I don't exactly know what that means.
I was curious, so I looked it up. Any attack roll is disadvantage as long as you can see the attacker. And you make any dex throws with advantage.
Well,
Wonderful.
that means 17 as opposed to.
17 does not hit.
There we go. The first one swings at you and misses.
Roll through the legs.
I need to roll Jenny on the other side. Jenny is doing a terrible job moving the wheel. I can't fucking move it. She's got both feet up above it, trying to pull down, and it's not going anywhere.
I'm just still probably she's being moved by my wheel moving.
Ah!
Do it or die, Jenny. Do it or die.
Ori, you were able to fly with those two to the door. Obviously, you couldn't go anywhere else.
Seeing the situation, I would effectively drop Crucible on the other crank.
Crucible, roll acrobatics.
Not from a high distance.
Doesn't matter. You're dropping him on a metal object. Hey,
16.
there you go. Go ahead and add advantage on your athletics check to move the crank.
Either a nat 20 for 22, so we'll go with the nat 20 for 22.
So, as Crucible superhero landings into the crank.
Wrong campaign.
No, what Crucible, what do? You immediately move this thing the moment you touch it.
Right. That's exactly what I do.
Okay. Yes, you land, and superhero landing it. Unfortunately, poor Jenny gets put on her ass on the floor.
She'll be fine.
There's a baby. There's a baby here now.
Lincoln time.
He's not a baby,
Crazy
but he's a
girl.
toddler.
Say hi.
Yeah, say hi.
Say hi.
Hi.
Okay. Oh.
Buddy.
Morgan, Miss Laura, Patrick, and Phil. Over there.
Patrick.
Hello.
Patrick.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Now, if we were there, we'd be giving you candy. You know that.
And pretzels.
And pretzels.
Did you go to school today?
It's school day. It's school day.
Yeah, it was a school day.
Did your daddy fall down? Was it funny?
Daddy.
Daddy
Did
fell
Daddy
down
fall down?
on Monday. Daddy ate shit because somebody decided
man.
to run into traffic.
Was that you? Did you run into traffic?
Oh,
So-
Is that you?
So Daddy took off and stopped him, and then he has multiple puncture marks in his hand now.
Ooh.
And his hip is very bruised. It's a gross color. It was my first old man fall, where I went down and I bounced and I went, I have really hurt myself here.
Did it finally bruise?
Yeah, it's kind of bruised. All right, say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Say goodnight.
Good night, Lincoln.
Not
Bye,
like,
Lincoln.
Jeez. Oh, God. Oh!
It's school day.
Yeah, it's school day.
Love you.
He ate like almost all that rice.
Ooh, he was hungry.
Yeah.
Good night, Baba. Love you. Be good for mommy. No screaming.
Let's
Amelia-
compromise with
Amelia said hi, Lincoln.
Oh, he laughed.
Amelia, yeah. All right. Okay. So both wheels are moving now. You can see the door start to open. And it is pocket door style. It's going into the wall. It's not moving out or in, it's moving into the wall. A crack is forming in the middle.
I assume at this point was Duncan just kind of standing dumbfounded at the door.
Yeah, I mean, he's not here, so yes. He's got sort of a vegetative look on his face this entire evening.
There's not much water here.
The drying out period has started. He's become a Duncan raisin.
Oh, God.
Right. Well, seeing that, I would do like once the door is, as I judge it, open enough, I would do a loop-de-loop.
He's down here. He's down by the door. That's where he is.
No, I'm saying. Basically, I never dropped Adris.
Oh,
But I
okay.
would basically do like a flip, and with Adris still in my talons, and then I would headbutt Duncan and Adris through the door.
Okay.
It's like eagle form tackling.
All right. Yes, you move through the door. I feel like that should be a thing. Roll acrobatics to fly through Kraken door.
This thing's broken.
Restart it, man. See if it makes a difference.
That's like I've rolled 6 5s.
You make it through the door. However, you take 3 damage on your way through as you smack like half of it. Bagby, you are
Yeah.
attacked again. Okay? Unless you
Dodge
started.
action.
Huh? Yes, you may. Yeah, action. Go.
Mhm.
Action, go. What is
Oh,
your
I'm
action?
just saying, I'm always taking the dodge action. I'm not even attacking them.
Oh, okay.
I will always take the dodge.
23 or 16. So, miss.
Nope. I roll away.
You can hear and see the door opening in the back of the room now.
About how far away am I from it?
80-ish feet.
Okay, I can make that in one turn with a dash.
Okay. So would you like to do that on your just immediately?
As soon as all of them are through the door, then I'm gonna dash and get
Okay.
through the door.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'm gonna let them all get through first.
All right. Jenny makes for the door. Come on, let's go! Let's fucking go!
Crucible, go. And I'm just kind of holding it. Bagby, hurry up! and I make sure that she heard me. And as soon as she starts coming my direction, I would run into the door.
Okay, Bagby, do you take off?
Yep.
All right, one more attack against you as you're running away, okay?
So this one I would not be able to take the dodge action because I'm using my action to dash.
24.
Mm-hmm.
Nine, 10, 17 damage as you're slapped across the back as you move.
Do they have Sentinel?
They do not.
Okay.
Oh God, that would have been mean.
So I run. Ow!
Joe, you see her take off running? You do the same?
Yeah, I was basically just holding the handle until I saw her coming towards me, and then as
You
soon
were
as
all-
I see her coming towards me, I go in.
Okay, you were all able to get inside the door. However, the door has not moved. It has not tried to shut since you have done that.
Are there anything on this side?
Yes, however, it is very dark.
I cast light.
Okay.
Actually, I have dark vision, so
Dark vision, you see it's the exact same mechanism on this side.
okay. I would immediately start doing it and yell at the entire group, "Somebody get the other side!"
You're all-
And this is, I assume, is Bagby still coming at us, or is she already in?
With Bagby's dash, she can actually make it in one round, so I'm going to assume she
Okay.
gets in immediately. Who goes to the other one?
I'll make the attempt.
Okay.
We can't have multiple people.
Go ahead and roll it with advantage as Adris runs over to try to help you with his tiny noodle arms.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Oh God.
7 and 3.
Oh, it was a 7.
It's not going! Joe, go ahead and roll athletics. Nat 1. Unfortunately, you start to move the object in the opposite direction, opening it just a little bit more. You don't do it too much as you notice your mistake right away, but
Can I roll again now? Try to close it.
one of the golems reach through and start swinging. I would like a dex saving throw from Bagby, Ori, and I guess Jenny.
We're all within 30 feet of Joe, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
10 feet actually, but I think you're all within that.
I'll give it to you, sure.
So 28.
Wow, wow.
Both Ori and Jenny get hit as the sword comes flying through and swinging around wildly. Now, you're not going to take full damage. You take 10 damage as it hits you broadside, both of you. Help, 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 help!
And then I would try and collect myself and flap my way over to where those other two are fucking up, and I would just grab the thing in my beak, dig my talons into the ground, and start pulling because my strength score is still higher as an eagle than it is as a half.
Okay, go ahead and roll athletics then.
Adris, roll dex to keep your fingers. Jesus Christ! What is happening?
You too move it in the opposite direction.
No, the other way. Can I try rolling again?
Yes, you may
Been
try
long
rolling
enough.
again.
15.
Um,
Better at least.
you start to close it. However, it is closing on the arm, and is basically still swinging that arm with the sword around the room.
Okay. I'm just focused on doing the handle thing, the crank thing.
None of you are in immediate danger of getting hit by it. However, it's not closing the door, and you can hear the other ones outside trying to get out as well.
Once we get it, I don't actually know what I would do here.
Crucible, Ori, any ideas?
My idea, first and foremost, is to stop trying to do things.
If it's just stuck in there, swinging wildly, and the door's not like being pried open by like other ones or anything like that, I'm just gonna start Eldritch blasting it until that fucking arm is scrap metal.
Bagby,
Hmm.
go ahead and roll Eldritch Blast there, Joe. Bagby,
Okay.
any thoughts?
I mean, I'm not super strong.
Neither is literally anybody but Joe.
But Joe, yep.
I could try to punch it into.
What would Duncan do here?
Duncan would probably make a wall of ice in the doorway to block it.
Which would melt immediately, but he would still do it.
Or he'd go, wave! And cast a tidal wave to try and knock them all down.
Let's do that. Go ahead and get in his character and say he uses that thing.
Boy, I'm Duncan.
Oi!
Pegby, we're heroes. Stand aside. Let me handle it. And I take out my water pouch and I bring out some water and I cast wave.
Joe, roll. What was your roll to hit?
The highest was 15.
Chad, I hope you're watching and I hope that you appreciated that.
That does not hit.
That's
Yeah,
brilliant,
it
Laura.
was all three terrible rolls.
I mean, it hits probably, but it doesn't do shit.
Yep.
All right. How does wave work?
Good.
I do have it pulled up if you want me to.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let me get my.
Thank you, Patrick. You're very useful. You're very helpful.
Up to 30 feet long, 10 feet wide, 10 feet tall. So it'll be he could make it so it's just the door.
Right.
Takes 48 bludgeoning damage and is knocked prone. It has a saving throw of 17 dex to beat.
Does not beat that.
Okay. It's knocked prone, so I don't think it really gets pushed far. But in this situation, I feel like getting its arm pushed out of the door.
It gets its arm pushed out. Everybody may roll athletics again.
Okay. Okay. 21. That was decent.
15.
7.
Bagby's
Just
dangling by one of them.
Yeah.
Yes, you were able to close the door. Da 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 da.
And you level up to level 12. Congratulations.
Hell no. I gotta go pee. You guys are all in sheer darkness.
Oh, fuck. As I'm leaning against the door.
Hugo, I hear you. I hear you back there.
That's what my hair looks like in the morning, Phil.
I hear you being naughty.
Who can't see in the dark? Crucible? I don't know if
I
Duncan
cannot.
can.
I
guess the two
Has low
humans
light
can't.
vision.
Duncan cannot.
He has
What
low light, but not dark.
Yeah. Okay, well, I do have a light cantrip, so fire that off. Anybody else feel like a short rest?
Yes. I don't know if you saw, but I got smacked in the back by one of those, and I think it like popped the vertebrae weird.
I actually couldn't tell if he hit you or not. It looked kind of close, but yeah, I believe you.
It did in fact hit me, and it hurts.
Well, you know what would fix that is a sandwich made with a can of Mom's old-fashioned fish people sticks.
I haven't had those in a while. In fact, I haven't had them ever because I don't eat meat. Remember, we've only been together for 76 episodes.
I thought you were a pescatarian.
I don't eat meat.
I guess they're fish people, so I'm not really sure if a pescatarian would eat them.
Introducing vegan-friendly fish people sticks. We haven't changed the formula.
We're just
Cruelty-free.
we've just made our company friendly to vegans. We don't make fun of them anymore.
I can't do anything.
Well, Bagby, if you need anything to eat, I'm sure Duncan has a wet mango for you.
I'm okay. You know, Phil, you had the perfect opportunity in that last room where it was burning hot to say that like a little piece of spark caught on your hair and burned all of your hair off, and then you wouldn't have to wear the wig anymore.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
The wig makes him feel pretty. How dare you?
I cast light, Mike,
Okay.
and then assuming nothing's like immediately trying to kill or eat us, I think we'd like to take a short break, a short rest.
Short rest.
Yes, there's nothing in here. You may take a short rest. Breast.
Short rest.
It is very stuffy. Still air. No wind. No sound.
Well, just for safety's sake, I'm going to go ahead and create a hearth of moonlight and shadow. So we have a +5 bonus to stealth and perception checks while inside of it. And if we have a light on inside, it can't be seen from the outside.
Oh, we do have a light on, so perfect.
So we're kind of hidden, we're kind of obscured.
I'm really glad we didn't just try to levitate/fly down to the door.
Yeah, I suppose that could have gone bad.
Two.
What you doing there, Bagby?
Rolling my hit die.
Yeah.
I was counting because it doesn't roll all of them at once. Damn it!
You know what you can use to roll all your hit die you're using at once? Patrick's roll.
dice roller.
You can queue up multiple die.
Yeah, I was using the short rest button.
Oh, it doesn't roll them at all, does it?
No.
You can click the roll hit die, but it doesn't roll all of them at once. It just rolls it one at a time. And then you have to mark out how many you're planning on using.
Oh. I don't have that.
That's okay. I'm back up to max hit points. And I get all my ki back. So basically, short rest is awesome.
Yeah, and we never take them. It's kind of nice now that I'm got a bunch of warlock levels.
So you're in here for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you discuss?
Well, since we've been explicitly told that the next area is some odd version of the Feywilds, we have absolutely no idea what to expect, other than absolutely any and everything will not be what it looks like. Or maybe it is what it looks like. You never know.
Do we believe that Tayanel can reach this area?
I do not know.
And I'll
If
be
this-
honest, I don't know.
I believe yes. I would not be surprised if he's here.
If he has the power to just be here,
I don't know that he necessarily has the power to just be here like that. But Axum is back there. We're here. I think he has the power to make himself be here if he needs to. He's not at his castle.
the realm of the Fae is it's an entire plane. As powerful as Tano is,
Yeah, so he's,
Don't
he's
imagine
probably at
he
his
controls the
he's
entire
probably at
place.
his probably at his country club then. I'm sure he's not, doing important stuff while we're opening the vault.
my guess is he's not bothering with what's down here. He's bothering with taking over Adinagard.
That's a thing?
I don't know how he intends to take over Adina Guard. It's possible. I could be wrong.
He could. You're right. He could be down here too. Anything could be down here.
Try to stay close to me, everybody. If you get charmed or something, you should be able to help a little bit with that.
Well, I don't want to say that I can't be charmed, but I can say it's never happened. And if I had to put some kind of statistic to it, I would say that anything that would try to charm me would have to do so at disadvantage.
I would also summon my glaive back. So I have that.
After the hour, you walk down the hallway. You seemingly walk for quite a while. Before you find yourself in front of another identical doorway.
We didn't go in a circle, did we?
There were no
In the
turn-
dark, just as someone with dark vision, was this hall we walked down, was it completely featureless, or is there some kind of magical permeating darkness that not even I can see through?
No, it's you can if dark vision you could see through it. It's just there's no lights in here. The hallway was straight. There were no curves or corners. It wasn't featureless, however, it was designed featureless, if that makes sense. There's wear and tear on the walls and ceiling. This place is old.
This is the way you're describing it. It sounds like kind of a interregnum in between, like a dividing area in between the forge and the next area.
Is the air getting any cooler as we advance?
Yeah. Yes. The heat has subsided and did a while ago.
All right, well, I'll get one crank if somebody wants to get another one, or the other one.
Sure, why not? How bad can I screw this up a fifth time?
I won't make anybody roll for it because you're not in stress. You're only able to open it a little bit, enough for one of you at a time to squeeze through. Bagby could walk through with half of her family, but the rest of you can only squeeze through one at a time.
Oh god, I'm gonna suck in my gut.
Walking through to the other side, you can immediately see what is keeping it closed. Overgrowth. Forest and plant overgrowth has clung to the side of this, making it effectively a wall. There is no door there anymore.
Are we able to get through it, or is it like
Yes.
blocking our way?
You're able to get through. You find yourself completely surrounded, almost in a different world, by forest, by rocks, and by moonlight. You hear running water somewhere nearby. You hear birds, animals. Nearby plants seem to be moving almost without breeze. Only place you can ever describe that was similar to this was the Feywild.
Well then. This was the overgrowth that was holding the door mostly closed. What manner of plant is that from? If not from multiple.
Multiple. Vines, trees, weeds.
I would attempt to find a tree nearby that is distinctive.
You would need to exit this tunnel.
We're still in a tunnel of overgrowth? Okay.
It's the same distance, basically, as before, where the iron golems were. You have that same distance.
Shut up and tell through it.
Yeah, yeah. Walking through, the only things you can see along the sides are many different kinds of large flowers. You get to the exit, and you find yourself standing at a cliff face of sorts. There's a forest running on top of it, and a waterfall nearby dropping into a gorge somewhere beneath you. There's a looks like handmade bridge, stone bridge, directly in front of you, leading over this gorge. It itself is overgrown as well. Holy shit. We're still in the city?
We're pretty deep below the city.
Are we in the city? I thought we were in like a different dimension.
Could have crossed into another plane.
Well, technically, everything I've read that they were supposed to be conduits of other planes, but this looks like a different place entirely. What? I would very much like to spend my day studying how they made this. Wow.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't really give any information about it, as I didn't know this place existed until you said we were going into the Feywild zone. Otherwise, I would have asked.
Yes, sorry. Sorry.
Are there any trees up here on the cliff?
Yep,
Okay.
handful. One of them quite large. Has a lot of other plant life growing off of it, as if it was a pillar reaching up into the sky.
Okay. I would go up to it, examine it, memorize its features as best I could. Well, suppose this'll do if we ever have to make a quick exit. Worst comes to worst, we get lost, we can start over.
Everybody else roll perception.
Suck.
22.
Of course, I forgot to preload.
Natural
this out.
20, 24.
6.
Ori,
I'm
not,
really cutting out a lot.
Ori, not you.
I haven't rolled.
Okay, good. Up a nearby path towards the waterfall, you hear, "Don't close it! Don't close it! Don't close it!" Bagby and Crucible, you turn to see a young woman in blue and green hair, and branches or horns coming from her head. Panically screaming and yelling as she runs at you.
I mean, I don't suggest going that way if you want to leave.
Is it open? Is it open? It's a steep hill.
This door's open. The one after it isn't.
And I don't suggest opening it. There are a ton of golems and it's really hot.
Please tell me you're leaving again. Please tell me you're going back out that way.
I mean, maybe? It depends on what happens the further in we get.
We don't plan to stay, but we don't know which way we're going out.
Awesome. Cool. I'll wait right here. Just come back when you're on your way.
Who are you?
Right. Monogoth. My name's Monogoth. I'm a naiad. If that means anything to you.
I'm Joe.
You're
I'm
a Joe. Human. Human! Cool! Human! We don't have any of those.
I'm Ori, and I guess since we're outing ourselves, I'm a half elf.
Right. Cool. Um, so, human.
And my name's Duncan, and I'm quite happy to see you.
Ooh, hey. Oh, hey, a naiad. What's up?
Oh,
My name's Duncan, and I'm blue.
I'm actually a water genasi. My gran is Umberly, the Lady of the Ocean.
I don't know what that is.
Neither do I really.
Quick question for you. You seem to get nervous when my friend here introduced himself as an elf. Can you tell me why?
Um.
I'm not here to start a fight. I'm just curious.
Roll persuasion.
That's a thing I can do. Sometimes 14.
Just not a lot of. I mean, last time I saw an elf, that was kind of not awesome for me. Are you from the fireplace? He looking at Crucible.
No, I'm probably. I don't know that you've ever seen anything like me before. I'm not from the forge, the furnace, or anything like that.
Well, aren't we showing off a little bit?
Well, I'm not showing off at all. But by the way, my name's Crucible.
Mornigoth, pleasure.
Actually, the pleasure's all ours.
So you're leaving soon? You're gonna leave?
Can you please tell us why you want us to leave?
Because I would like to leave? Duh.
Why do you want to leave?
Because she leans she leans into you and she gets close to you and Bagby and Duncan. Is it cool to talk around the sort of nodding at Ori?
Yeah.
Also, my name is Bagby and I'm a goblin.
Oh, I thought you were a cap.
A red cap?
Yeah,
Are they green?
sometimes.
Do you see a red hat on me?
They don't all wear red caps. That is a gross sterilization.
Sterilization. Mhm.
Gross
Stereotype?
stereotype.
That is a gross stereoscopic.
However, they all are dickheads, and you don't seem that bad.
Get to know me.
You're funny. Hi, I'm Jenny. Hi, I'm Agent. NPCs talking to themselves. Weird.
Especially since Jenny and Mornigoth are basically the same voice.
Yeah. Different energy. They're bringing a different energy. I'd like to say that at least.
True.
Well,
Ori's cool. Ori's cool.
it's just there was an elf that put a lot of us here.
What's his name? TNL.
Holy shit, you know him?
And she just looks at Joe.
We've met.
Are you friends with him? Do you work for him? She starts to back up, puts her hand near a nearby tree, and the vines start to wrap around her arm.
I put one hand up. And I go, very slowly, and I show a little bit of the moon runes that are on me. Go, yes, I do work for him, but I'm not happy in the direction the company's going. And I'm not here to hurt you.
Okay. She kind of gets bashful and ducks behind the tree. You now start to hear her voice from all around you. So, did he send you?
No.
You can hear the direction her voice is coming from, but you can't see anything more than brush and trees.
As I hear voices coming from all over, I would speak out in Sylvan. We are visitors here. We are just passing through. We do not represent the will of the empire of any empire. We are simply on our way to complete a task on the other side of this realm. Can anyone help us find our way?
They won't talk to you. We don't get visitors.
It's okay, I knew it was a long shot.
He put us here. They won't like you, Joe the human. But you don't seem dangerous. Will you try to help us leave?
Yes. I will. I can't speak for everyone else, but I will.
I mean, I'm down. You seem really nice. As long as you don't go, like, fuck up the world outside of here. Sure.
I'm certainly amenable to that, and whether you meant to help us or not, thank you for letting us know what we're up against.
Can I roll insight though?
Go ahead.
Okay. Ooh, there's a decent roll, nat 20. Or sorry, dirty 20.
You think the shyness she's showing is a bit performative. Based on the clear... You're surrounded by plants, and she showed clear plant manipulation.
Mm-hmm.
And now she's effectively invisible. You can't see her. This is an upper hand situation, right?
Does it seem to me that she's being honest in what she said about like what happened to her?
Yes, it does. You sense
When I went to the Feywilds, did I see anything besides elves?
Yeah, elves, pixies, halflings,
We spoke to some satyrs.
gnomes,
I don't think
satyrs,
I was there for that one, because I don't remember that.
gnomes, satyrs, a certain amount of primordials in their natural. It's out of their habitat, but that's the certain amount of primordials you'd have seen as well.
Okay. I just couldn't remember if Tanel, like, banished everybody that wasn't an elf.
No. You would have seen. You'd have seen a bunch of stuff. You'd have seen stuff that isn't Feywild there. Hags you'd have seen.
So how can we help you?
You have to prove you're nice. You prove you're
Is
nice,
there
I'll help
some-
you. I know where the other side is.
Okay.
How do we go about proving that we're nice?
Some of us got put here because we didn't agree with Tayanel, and some of us got put here because we weren't very nice.
Which one are you?
The agree kind.
Inside joke.
Ooh, 21.
It seemed like a half-truth. She wasn't lying, right? There's 3 that are particularly nasty. They need to go away. I can't. I don't have it. I'm not strong enough.
Well, we can certainly help you because we're very nice and we're heroes.
This is why I wanted Duncan here, because there's no way he wouldn't have hit on this character immediately.
I actually wrote in my notes for this character, Naiad, that Duncan would have hit on if he were here.
Oh, you're blue, like me.
I've got to say, you're looking quite lovely.
Idolin appears out of nowhere. Oh, no!
Well, she got our note. Come help us.
You have a lovely tree.
Do you know what hags are?
Somewhat, I say, looking at Ori.
I've read
That's
about
supposed to
them in
mean.
books.
I would just, like, meaning you probably know more than I do. I guess I didn't know Bagby. Bagby reads about a lot of shit, so that's not surprising. Yeah.
Bagby has a very high arcana skill for no real reason, so I'm just making it that she reads a lot of things in books.
There's 3 sisters. They're not far from here. Generally, they eat, well, flesh.
Ew.
But we don't have a whole lot of people here. It'd be better if they weren't.
Do they have one eyeball that they share between the 3?
No?
The 3 hag sisters does seem like reoccurs in a lot of people's, folk tales and whatnot.
No, that's because it makes a coven. They're not a coven unless there's 3 of them.
Oh, I guess that would be why. It makes sense now. Thank you, Bagby.
You're welcome. I'm like a walking encyclopedia of random knowledge.
Anyway.
Anywho, you don't work for them, do you? And you're not like luring us to our death because they're hungry?
No!
Mhm.
They're awful. There
Wow.
are good people here. The hags are too strong. They hunt the smaller ones. If you can remove them, I can help you. And then you can get me out.
How old are you?
I don't
Hey,
know.
you can't just ask a lady her age.
It's another lady asking another lady her age. It's fine. It's
I don't know. My people are... We come with trees. As old as my trees are.
So were you here the last time a group that kind of looked like us came through?
Yes, but my trees were in the wrong spot. I moved them since then.
What do you mean in the wrong spot?
They were... This place, it's much larger than you think it is. I only heard about the people like you after they were gone. So I moved over here so that I couldn't miss it again.
Were the hags a problem then?
No. Well, not to me. Not to anyone I knew. Like I said, it's bigger than you think here. She appears out of a bush nearby.
God!
Sorry. Sorry. You don't act like him, so.
Can you show us where they are?
Oh, I'm not going there. No way.
Or can you tell us how to get to them?
Yeah.
Hang on 1 second. And I Duncan, come here. And I have them pull out the map.
Oh yeah, Joe. What can I do for you?
Can you pull out the map?
I don't want to put my blood on it again though. Remember what
Okay.
Adrian said? It's a trap and it might suck all of my blood out.
That's fine. Duncan, how have you been doing? You've been kind of quiet lately.
Oh, you
Checking
know, it's hard being a hero in here. Everything's changing and nothing stays the same.
Yeah.
We gotta say the
Sort
word
of taking
hero.
it all in. I also get a little bit tongue-tied around the pretty ones, and that's Nayat over there. She's really pretty.
Yeah. Yeah. You want me to say you're interested to her?
Just tell her
Yeah.
she has a lovely home. She'll know.
Okay. I just want to see how long Laurel do Duncan's voice.
I'll do talking all day. Oh, that came out wrong.
She will personify Duncan
Yes.
all day.
Man.
All right, so I would have Duncan come over and see if we can use the map to get a good idea of where the hags are.
To Mornagoth?
Yeah, like have Duncan talk to her and try to figure out if she can explain to him on a map where it is.
Duncan shows where he thinks the entrance that you just entered was.
Okay.
Okay. Well, if we're here, she sort of traces her finger. You walk down. One of these two. Two large areas next to nearby each other. Maybe it's quite a walk, especially if it's as densely forested as this.
Okay.
Can I have that?
No.
Sorry, but we need to hang on to that.
Okay.
No, you say, are you so sure that all the plants here are so suspicious of that they won't speak to me?
It's unlikely. They have older memories than I do. And mine is quite old.
Oh.
They remember their old home. We used to be in a forest near the castle. I guess that was too close.
I can see where that might be the case. Well,
You should know. Go ahead.
Old memories can mean wisdom, or old memories can mean being set in their ways, as I've seen it to be with his people.
Plants have no ways.
That's not a sentence I'm capable of responding to.
Plants have no what?
Ways. People have ways. Plants don't have ways.
Well, we'll see.
Out of character. After she asks for the map, Duncan would have put it away in the moist bag.
In the moist box.
And both Duncan and Bagby would essentially be watching that map.
Okay.
Just a little bit overly protective of the map.
Be careful on your way. It leads you nearby a redcap village. They protect their grounds.
Yeah, we'll definitely look out. We don't want an incident again.
Oh, the fire dwarfs were nice. All right. Well, I assume you'll know when it's done.
No.
Okay. How should we get a hold of you then?
I'll be here. I'll wait. That's the thing with not knowing how old you are. Waiting's easy.
All right.
Good luck. I hope you accomplish everything.
Me too.
And come back alive. I would very much like to leave.
We'll do our darndest. As I turn away to start heading what I think is the right direction, the tree I was examining before, I would just put my hand on it gently for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Does it seem to react in any way?
No. What do you mean?
It's an enchanted forest. You never know. So then I would take if nothing happens, I would take my hand off it and keep moving. Mostly, I'm just trying to gain a familiarity with it in case I need to teleport us back to that point.
You all start to walk in that direction?
Mm-hmm.
You leave her just sitting nearby the waterfall, kicking her legs, looking down, watching you. You walk for a while along a river coming through the forest. You can only ever see at most a few hundred feet in front of you, even with the river, the bends and the trees. This place seems to just have its own world. You can't see the sky, but all the light coming through is of a silver and blue tone. Same way it was in the Feywild.
Anybody else find it a little strange and off-putting that her tests to prove we're nice is for us to go murder something?
Yeah, she was very good at answering truthfully, but only like halfway.
All right, Ori. I know I'm not nice.
Well, it's not that. I don't think before Duncan's just holding his tongue there. I can see that he's very furious about the situation because he's always been hard on you for your decision before. Does seem to be screwing us a little bit here, but I understand why you did it.
Joel, I think you're nice. Even though you made a dumb choice, I still think you're a nice person.
You fucking idiot!
In my defense, I don't think she would have just helped us out anyway.
Probably not.
Free.
Oh, quite the contrary. I am quite suspicious of her.
So I don't really see how what I did screws us.
Well, if there's a kernel of truth to anything that she's saying, it may be putting us at odds with most of the inhabitants here. But that, of course, may have been the case anyway, considering we're about to try and sneak by a village full of red caps, and we may have accidentally blown one up.
Oh God, we did.
Just now remember that? The pipe of destiny? That strong shit that Norm smokes? That extra dimensional kush?
It was sticky icky. The room was sticky icky afterwards.
Mm-hmm. You follow everything to a T. And everywhere along your route, you can tell very much that the plants are alive here in more of an active way than even you noticed in the Feywild. It appears sometimes as if flowers are looking at you. They turn in your presence. whole trees seem to shift as if they're just rolling over from one side to another, right? Slight bed sore. Here, let me move a little. That sort of thing. As it happens, Duncan tells you that this map of this place is constantly shifting. This place never stops being, never has a set route. It even appears as if the rivers change and flow based on whim or decision. But it lets you get close to where you are. And you come across your first sign of society. There's a large stick planted in the middle of the path, walking path. And it has skulls of different beings hanging from it.
Does the map say we're close to where she said the...
She never said where it was. She just said it would take you by one.
Bagby, any chance you can make us stealthy?
Well, before you do that, might do a little recon questioning the locals.
You want me to talk to the red caps?
Oh no, not the red caps. That would be suicide. I turn to a tree that's next to us.
He's gonna take some time and talk to the plants.
He can talk to
So
plants?
I'm gonna cast. Speak with plants.
How long
and-
has he been able to talk to plants?
A while.
Well, I wanted to get close enough that I could talk to one that maybe has seen the hags.
This is a good idea.
Jenny leans into Joe. So is it like super fucked up that he smokes weed then? Cause that's like, cause he can like talk to the.
You eat animals, right?
Yeah, but I don't talk to him.
You should try it.
Does he like walk through his house and go, "Yo, I'm gonna burn you alive"?
I believe I have heard him say that exact sentence, yes.
Or he just got dark. All right, so
It's something that
Technically, wouldn't they be dead already? Because they're cut from where they were growing in the ground and they're dried before you burn them. So they're technically, he's really just smoking their dead relatives.
that's just as fucked up, Bagby.
smoke the whole plants. You harvest the leaves. Anyway, so
He drinks tea too. So he's also drinking their dead relatives.
Oh, I don't like this.
hey there, how are you, Noel?
This is the acting challenge of a lifetime.
My name is Ori, and I am not from here. I am from the Great North. And I have no association with any other elves that may have been in this area. I was wondering if you knew anything about the ladies who lived near here and set all those people person animal skulls on that stick there.
Little ones.
Little ones like us or little ones like...
I got a quick question. Ori, or what you saying? Are you saying that in common?
It's possible. Let me make sure.
It doesn't
I
matter
would be
what
saying
language.
in common right now.
It doesn't matter what language you use.
For my to see if I would hear it.
I know, but to, like as part of the spell, it doesn't actually matter what
Yeah,
language.
nothing in the spell says that I need to be speaking.
Okay, I meant like, is it mental or if it's out loud? Ori, that's probably red caps that did that, not the hags.
Oh, that's what he means by little ones.
Sure, I don't know.
Anyway, it's basically technically anybody could speak to the plan at this point. I've imbued it with sentience and animation.
Yeah, you can all hear it.
This feels like an Ori thing.
I'm a vegetarian, so I don't really want to
You don't want to talk with your food.
talk to my food.
You want to see your food talking.
I think I'm a carnivore now.
You wouldn't eat a tree. That's out.
Ori, ask him where the freaking red cap village is.
But I eat the children of the tree, and that's even worse.
They intentionally make those delicious to spread their seeds.
You're making it worse.
Any hooser. Okay, so these were set up by small ones, like yay big, and I try and like put my hands roughly the size of what I know a red cap, the one red cap we accidentally killed to be.
It's yes.
Oh. And they have been known to hang out near here.
Near here.
Can you point which direction they sleep?
It points down the road, down the pathway. Sort of the branches sort of start to sway in the direction of I don't know how to do that. The direct sway in the direction of the pathway. Stop taking pictures of your dog.
When he sleeps.
Instagram has seen it.
I don't care. They can see it again.
See it as many times as they have to.
Oh no, I've woken him up.
It sways in the direction that you were walking, basically.
Okay. Well.
Near.
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 That sounds like they're coming.
Okay, well, nice talking to you. Gotta go now.
Bagby, can you do the thing? Okay,
Pass without a trace.
let's get off the road now.
Everybody roll stealth.
What's the Bagby bonus?
+10.
That's the Bagby bonus.
That's the baby beauty.
20 for Bagby.
For a 39 total.
How is it possible?
18.
Jenny got
an
a
18.
Jenny got a 34. You two sneaky as hell. As Jenny and Bagby pass into an alternate dimension.
I mean, I can if I'm in an area of dim light or darkness, I can also become invisible.
Most of this entire forest would be dim light, at least. So that's 28 in total, Crucible, or is that with the plus 10?
That's with the plus 10.
Is the 15 with the plus 10, Ori?
It is, because I am incapable of rolling over 3.
Joe, how'd you do, buddy?
I got an 18.
Okay.
Ooh. Duncan got a 29.
Yeah. It's not good that Adris did better than you guys. It's not good. He's got a -1. They
I've got a 0.
You all are off to the side, hunkered down behind some bushes. Bagby is, I don't know, she has become a bush.
She somehow got like Nom face paint on.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, I'm already green.
Yeah, I know. You just put a little brown on there. Set.
Nearby, basically from behind the tree that Ori was talking to, you start to hear crunching and talking. It's a combination of common and another language. If any of you speak Sylvan, it's Sylvan.
I do.
Elvish is different from Sylvan, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Sylvan is a language of the Feywild and Fey creatures.
Yeah. It's like, it's Fey common, basically. They are chittering together as maybe 6 of them go by, carrying a large stag deer. Now, they are small, but if you remember, they are strong as fuck. It takes 2 of them over their head carrying this deer. You hear them, and they're Spanglish that they're speaking, Ori. This will be good eating. It's not quite as good as normal. Well, what are we gonna do? We can't find anything else to fucking eat around here. Everything... Swear to God, we find anything, 2 legs. Something that can scream. That'd be great. Be fantastic. Do you remember the old days? No, I don't remember the old days. I'm only 210. They move on by, down the road, in the direction that you need to go.
You better watch out, Crucible. Sounds like they might want to eat you.
Crucible's the only one I think he's immune to this situation.
They'd still kill him.
Yeah. Then be real disappointed when they didn't get anything out of the situation. So they're long gone.
Anybody else catch all of that?
I made a joke, but really I wouldn't have. Sorry.
Nope.
Apparently they're disappointed with their catch. They seem to have a preference for sentient life on 2 legs that can scream when they kill it. So I don't think negotiation... I think we already established negotiation was probably not going to work very well with these guys, but I think it's pretty clear at this point.
How's that working your morality, Jenny?
Oh, I'm going to beat the crap out of these guys if they get close to us. Seriously. I'm going to stab that thing. Fuck that shit.
We've got other things to stab. Speaking of which, let's get going.
Yeah, pitter patter, but we better keep it. Probably follow these guys, but keep a good distance.
Stay close to Bagby. Should be okay.
Where am I?
Should go. She's like latched onto my back.
I am the wind. Blows in your ear. All right. I think this is a good place to stop, actually. I know it's a little early.
Yeah, I don't want to get into combat.
Yeah. And I am still, I don't know, I think I need to go get my thyroid checked.
Why?
Because I sleep a lot and can't stay awake.
Your bed might suck. I am so much better that I've gotten the new bed. Just saying.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for watching. This has been a good night. You guys did a good job. I really thought you would fuck up that whole Azer village thing somewhere.
Well, we did our best. And we had like 8 natural ones.
All of them me, but yes.
I mean, I had a one too.
We'll be back tomorrow with Mutants Masterminds. That campaign is dope, and I really fucking enjoy it. Because Crucible Patrick. Sorry, I saw Crucible. Patrick and Laura and Phil and Corbin. Well, less Corbin, but Patrick and Laura and Phil are doing a great job.
Corbin's character is a very refreshing change of face from what he usually does. He's been hilarious.
It is really funny. And then Sunday, we're getting so close on Distant Star. So close on Distant Star. And I am so excited. You guys are going to fucking love the end of this fucking campaign. I know it. It's going to be good. It's going to be fun.
Are you going to give me more people in a line?
Yes.
Again?
Sure. Yes. Sweet D, thanks for the 100. The heart 100.
Aww.
Sweet D, good day, heart.
I heart you 100 too.
I love you 3,000. I love you 3,000.
So many puppies.
Yeah. See you later. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
I did it for the blonde hair. Hell yeah! Look at his hair. It's so beautiful. Can I take him home? Yes. You can have him.
Ask your parents first.
He's not house trained. Just letting you know.
He is not trained.
And we're out.